Olá, galera. Rumo ao mirante? Rumo ao mirante. Vamos dar continuidade ao game de Alan Wake. Não esqueça de compartilhar o vídeo, deixar seu joinha, ativar o sininho das notificações. E deixar seu like, é lógico. Tá aqui por perto, não tem nada para coletar. Ok, a gente desceu o bondinho aqui. Acho que eu vou deixar na pistola mesmo.
Oh, great. Another cable car. Just great.
Vamos pro outro lado, vamos lá. Opa! Ok, vamos ficar esperto. Como assim, como assim? Tá, por aqui. Ah, caramba. Opa, opa. As árvores estão caindo, mas acho que a gente já está próximo do mirante. Vamos subir aqui. Opa!
Shit.
O que temos aqui? Munição, seria muito bom mesmo. Vamos subir aqui agora. Ok, salvamos aqui. Vamos subir. Pra cá não tem nada. Não, não, não. Deixa eu ver se eu consigo recuperar minha energia aqui. Ok. Ok, pegamos mais recursos. O que tem aqui? Cauldron Lake. O oitavo lago mais profundo do mundo, Cauldron Lake é um lago de caldeira formado em uma cratera vulcânica. O vulcão em si pode ser considerado ativo, mas não entra em erupção desde os terremotos vulcânicos de 1970. E até a atividade subterrânea tem sido relativamente moderada. Apesar dos danos materiais, não houve mortes. Cauldron Lake é um dos pontos mais bonitos da área de Brick Falls, além de ser uma figura central em muitas histórias do folclore local. É uma área de lazer popular entre os habitantes. Tá ok. Tem alguma coisa para coletar aqui? Aparentemente não. Então, vamos dar continuidade. Cadê? Ok, vamos dar continuidade aqui, ó. Não tá legal isso. Ah, mas demorou muito para poder acionar a espingarda. Eu troquei, pô. Esse grandão vai aumentar trabalho. Vou ter que usar aquela... Quer ver? Tá, se não me engano, acho que eu vi um café aqui desse lado, ó, que eu tava atravessando. Aqui, ó. Tá, o game deu bastante recursos. Isso quer dizer que a gente vai enfrentar muita gente aqui de uma vez só. Tem como a gente pular pra lá. Vamos ter que dar a volta por baixo. Tá, vamos subir aqui. Vou ter que descer aqui. É por aqui mesmo que a gente vai ter que entrar. Ô jogo, mas você não vai deixar eu subir não? Então vamos lá, né? Queria explorar um pouco mais lá em cima, mas tudo bem. Ai, caramba. Ok. Ah, vou ter que acertar 2 vezes. É pra ficar pro canto mesmo? Você não dá, né? Ficar no cantinho e não conseguir pular jogo. Aí você me quebra. Tá fechado, né?
I could see Cauldron Lake. I thought I could make out the spot where the island and the cabin had been. There was a light near it. It had to be a boat.
Tem umas luzes lá embaixo.
I was close now. I had to get there fast. I dreaded what I would find.
Wake acorda na pousada.
I tried to hold on to Alice, but her form melted away. I was losing control. Dr. Hartman stood in her place. I wanted to hit him, but my arms were jelly. He smiled. It was a reassuring smile, and I hated him for it. I had to give you a sedative. Don't fight it. You went through another rough period. Right now, it's very important that you stay calm. We don't want you to have another episode. You're a patient at my clinic. Have been for a while now.
Ele vai ter que dar uma volta. Opa!
Hey, I'm here! I'm coming!
No! Get away! Sorry. Please, leave. The boss didn't know who he was messing with. I didn't know. I swear, I didn't know. We don't have a wife. We don't know where she is. She's probably drowned. We just said we had her to make a play.
Fim do episódio 3.
Previously on Alan Wake, I'm hunted by the law.
Sheriff, Wake's running. I'm giving chase.
Are you seriously telling me that writer just took out my deputies?
A thriller I supposedly wrote is coming true. The genre of the story seems to be shifting. It's turning into a horror story. I was told that Alice had been kidnapped, but that was a lie.
We don't have his wife. We don't know where she is.
Her purported kidnapper was eaten up by the dark presence before it attacked me.
Episódio 4. A verdade.
Alan, shh, baby. It was just a nightmare.
Alice.
There you go, Alan.
Hartman. I fell.
I had to give you a sedative. Don't fight it. You went through another rough period.
What?
Right now, it's very important that you stay calm. We don't want you to have another episode. You're a patient at my clinic. Have been for a while now. The shock of your wife's death triggered a mental illness.
No, you're lying.
You're suffering from various symptoms of undifferentiated schizophrenia.
It's okay, Alan. Just let go.
I felt groggy. Whatever Hartman had bumped in me was making me numb. I felt like this was happening to someone else. Someone I was watching on television. I couldn't think. Couldn't focus. There were only empty sheets of paper here. No manuscript pages. The door was locked. I was a prisoner here.
Opa, alguém vai entrar aqui?
Good evening, Alan. Are we feeling better now? Feeling calm?
Yeah, I see you brought your pet gorilla with you. So sure, I'm calm. I get the message, loud and clear.
Quite right. That's the spirit. You're being very brave, Alan. I understand you're confused. I would be more concerned if you weren't suspicious of me. I don't blame you for it.
Big of you.
Now, why don't you come with me? We'll reacquaint you with my clinic and go over everything you might have forgotten. Little walk and some fresh air? Yes, it will do you good.
Siga o Dr. Hartman.
This corridor is for patients. Most of them aren't here right now. Jack took them out for a fishing trip. Except for the ones who are particularly vulnerable, of course. I encourage creativity as a part of the recovery process here at Cauldron Lake Lodge. I specialize in treating artists.
I bet you do.
Splendid, Alan. I honestly believe we can get this thing under control if we work together. This way, Alan.
Deixa eu ver o que tem aqui primeiro.
Now, Alan, from past experience with you, I know I need to get right into the heart of the matter as quickly as I can after an episode. So I'm just going to say this. Alice is dead.
No.
You're in a very vulnerable state until you understand and accept this. Alice drowned, and you couldn't face that. You're suffering from hallucinations, paranoid delusions, unusual thinking, an obsession about light and darkness, a feeling that everything revolves around you, your thoughts and dreams. Your mind has constructed an elaborate fantasy scenario in which your writings are affecting reality. She has been kidnapped, and supernatural forces of darkness are trying to stop you. We go this way, Alan.
I wasn't ready for another shot, so I went along with it. He had to be lying. But under the influence of the drug he had given me, I had to fight not to believe his words.
It's all in your head. You've been making it up. Apart from the tragic accident with your wife, no one has been killed. Your delusions are just a manifestation of your subconscious mind trying to protect you from the too painful truth. Unless we fight the fantasy, it will return. I know the instinct is to resist me, but think about it. Doesn't this make far more sense than the insane supernatural conspiracy you have concocted in your mind? You're a skeptic by nature, Alan. We both know this. Everything can be explained logically.
Tá, não posso entrar por aqui ainda. É só seguir ele mesmo. Queria pegar aquele cafezinho lá. Acho que mais pra frente a gente vai conseguir explorar aquele pedaço, então. Precisamos ter pressa agora.
Never get tired of this view. Very inspiring, isn't it?
Cauldron Lake spread below us. I could see Mirror Peak on the other side of the lake. I thought I could make out the spot where Diver's Isle had been when I arrived with Alice. Now there was nothing but waves.
It seems there's a storm coming. Funny, I don't recall there being a mention of that in the weather forecast. Well, no matter. This way. Follow me. Alan, what I'm telling you is good news. Right now, we're in control. Every time you have a relapse, it gets more and more difficult to resurface from the dark depths of your imagination. Not surprising, considering your profession. Imagination is what you work with. After all your nightmares, this should come as an immense relief to you. If it doesn't, why is that? Because I'm lying? Or because you don't want to admit that you're not well? It's very natural for you to think of me as your enemy. It's part of the
I let him
illness,
talk.
after all.
Hartman
I'm the
obviously
one
loved
trying
his
to
own
bring you
voice.
out of the
His
world
words
you've
echoed
constructed
madly
for
inside
yourself.
my head.
But
I
can't
dug my
do
nails
it
into
by
the palms of my
myself.
hands to stay
You need
focused.
to work with me. Once you accept that, we can begin the journey towards your recovery. Come along. Let's go inside. Here's the entrance to the office wing. That's for staff only. You were impressed by my trophies when you first arrived here. I do love to hunt. The great outdoors, man versus nature. It's wonderful stuff.
Pretty damn wonderful, yeah.
Scary, scary, scary.
Emerson.
I'm a real bad dream, mister. You should be afraid of me. Don't want to run into me in the night, that's for sure.
Please, Emerson. Mr. Wake is confused enough as it is.
Yeah, you'd like me to go away so you won't be scared. But you can't just decide what kind of dream you have or when you have it.
Emerson.
Okay, okay. Sorry, sorry, sorry. Ew.
Hartman had mentioned that the power had been acting up. Maybe that was the reason for the generator and the work light on the balcony. The generator hadn't been activated, and there was no key.
Get him to the head.
Tá, aqui não podemos mexer. Vamos descer de novo aqui. Tem como entrar?
Please.
Não.
This way.
Vamos descer.
Now, you might have noticed the typewriter in your room. You've been writing as a part of the therapy. As soon as you feel up to it, you should continue.
Imitando Daniel San. Tá, o doutor entrou por ali. A gente vai dar uma olhadinha aqui fora. Rapidinho.
Oh, hello. I've painted you.
Okay.
Ele disse que pintou eu. Tô meio assustado naquele quadro, mas... Vou entrar aqui. Boas-vindas à pousada Coulter Lake. Estamos aqui para oferecer o tratamento especializado acho que você precisa. No entanto, lembre-se, peça que amigos e familiares marquem um horário de visita para que não interfiram na sua terapia e ou períodos de criatividade. Respeite a privacidade e o espaço pessoal dos outros pacientes, principalmente quando estiverem engajados em seus processos criativos. Seja paciente. Normalmente, nossos pacientes têm problemas criativos duradouros que não serão resolvidos da noite para o dia. Permita-se levar o tempo do que precisar. Lembre-se de que o seu tratamento é voluntário e elaborado especificamente para você. A terapia de engajamento e o método associado, o fluxo, funcionam melhor quando você está ativamente engajado no processo de moldagem deles. Em caso de dúvida, não hesite em expressá-la.
My rheumatism's killing me. There's a storm coming. Oh, what a storm.
I hope it wipes this place off the face of the earth.
And these two are the Anderson brothers, Odin and Thor. They had a, how should I put this? A heavy metal band in the 70s and 80s called Old Gods of Asgard. They even adopted new first names to complete the image of Viking gods. After the band broke up, they lived on a farm nearby. They are, well, in advanced stages of dementia. They're well cared for, TLC and all that. There's nothing more that can be done. I'm afraid that the rock and roll lifestyle has left its mark. Oh, that won't do. I'm so sorry to cut this short for now, Alan. The power has been acting up. I'd better go check on it. We'll continue this soon. Meanwhile, when you feel up to it, return to your room and try to write. It really is for the best. Don't you think?
I'd like to bash his head in with a hammer.
Oh, he'd love to fish out our secrets, but he has no clue. He's not crazy enough. Not crazy like us, Sonny. Yeah! Being crazy's a requirement, Sonny. Who else could understand the world when it's like this? It takes crazy to know crazy.
That's the sanest thing I've heard in a while.
Say, you're all right, Tom. Hey, we like him, don't we, bro? He's got to go to the farm.
The Anderson Farm. Valhalla!
We wrote it all down, lest we forget. A crash course. All you need to know to get your head right. You need to find the message.
Here, Sonny, here's something for you. Gave me a rash, but I kept it safe from these bastards.
My head was clearing up, or according...
Os escritos e a assistente de Thomas Zane.
Zane could feel the poems, taking form, shaping things. As he experimented, he imagined he could almost feel the power surging through the keys of the typewriter. It exhilarated him. But there was fear, too. If not for his young assistant Emil, he would have given it up. But Emil convinced him otherwise. He too had a way with words. Hartman, I was sinking back into the fantasy. I was convinced he was lying to me about everything. Crazy or not, the Andersons made more sense.
Tom, got any booze on you?
Yeah, no.
We have a stash of the special stuff at the farm. Our own formula. Local ingredients. Medicine clears your head right up. Makes you remember like moonbeams on the brain.
Oh, I just noticed. Leather patches on the elbows? That's not very rock and roll.
Tom just lost is all. Baba Yaga got to him too, the damn witch.
Tá, temos que voltar pro nosso quarto. Pessoal, vou parar por aqui. A gente se vê no próximo vídeo. A gente dá continuidade bem aqui no ponto onde paramos, antes de chegar ao quarto. Até a próxima e tchau, tchau.